Welcome to your favorite Tennessee Titans podcast, Tennessee Titans Weekly. Jacques Hawk. Hello, good people.
What's up now? Tighten up.
2 wins in a row, y'all.
Sir.
Against the Tampa Bay Bucs.
Yep.
Great win.
Real great win, man.
Absolutely, man.
Hey, a second week in a row, good energy from the fans.
Yes, sir, bro.
We showed up. We came out there, man, trying to support being the 12th man. It was a homecoming for the alumni Titans, so it was cool to see all the old Titans, Chris Johnson, Derek D. Mays, Kevin Dyson, Michael Roos was out there. Like all them boys. Albert Haynes was out there. You know, he's having his kidney issues, but it was good to see him. So man, it was a good, decent game. Gloomy weather, but it was still a fun game. It was real entertaining, man.
So the Tennessee Titans won the football game 27-23. The Tampa Bay Bucs came here to Nashville as the favorite, actually. But, you know, they are going back to Tampa with the loss. Yep. Excellent job again to the Tennessee's defense. Though, you know, they were challenged now vertically. You know, you can ask Mike Evans, right? If we called him now, he'd be like, hey, man, hey, good, right? He had Thanksgiving dinner in October.
Exactly. He had it early,
He did. But overall, again, we are a bend but don't break defense. Right. We might give you some yards, but we're not going to give you no touchdowns.
Right. I agree.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I mean, that man was eating 190 yards, man.
He was.
I mean, every time you turn around, the ball in there, I'm like, oh, shoot. Mike Evans, boom, here we go. Oh, man, here you go again, Mike Evans. So, he was eating.
He was, man. And you know, certain players that was covering the whole game, I'm sitting there losing my mind watching the game, man. You know, seeing Rashaan Sims out there guarding him, man. Sims hadn't played much,
right?
You know, and you're asking him to guard one of the better receivers, who's might be the most underrated receiver in the league. Right. He's inconsistent at times, but man, when Mike Evans is on, he's actually saving Jameis Winston's career, man. Yes, for real. If it wasn't for Mike Evans, I don't know what.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But see, in that situation, in-game situations like that, it's two things. Coaching, hey, we need to make an adjustment.
Yes.
Hey, we need to swap. Hey, Sims, Butler, y'all need to swap. Or on the field adjustments, like I'm Butler, I'm the leader of the DBs, I'm the leader of the defense. Hey, all right, Sims, check this out. And I know it's an assignment base. Your man come down here, you guard your man, boom, boom, boom. No, look, I'm going to spy Evans the whole time. So you don't worry about it. You go get Godwin or you go get Bernard Perriman. But Edmonds, me. You know what I mean? We pay you too much money not to be guarding the best receiver.
That's correct.
You see what I'm saying? So I felt sorry for Sims because, like you said, he was rusty. He hasn't played in a while. Yeah. And the guard, Mike Evans, is like trying to guard Michael Jordan, and I'm just coming off the bench. Right. And I ain't played in years. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah. And the Titans did a great job in the fourth quarter in making those adjustments, as Mike Evans didn't have no catches in the second half. In the fourth quarter,
Butler.
Exactly, Butler. But if I'm a Tampa Bay fan, you know what I'm doing right now? I'm throwing up in a trash can because it's like, this guy is out here killing. I mean, Mike Evans had 11 catches for 198 yards and 2 touchdowns. And it's like you couldn't give him the ball in the fourth quarter where you needed it the most. No. You can at least force the football to him. Right. So Tampa Bay fans are sick, just like the Chargers were last week. Tampa's like, I can't believe we just lost this football game. But hey, it is what it is, man. Right. It is what it is, man. Right. So Jacques, in our last show in the preview, man, you spoke upon the 3 reasons as to why the Tennessee Titans could beat the Tampa Bay Bucs. Okay. Please elaborate, sir.
So, reason 1, I said throw the ball. Okay. Even though we didn't throw the ball like we should have, they the 32nd ranked defense, dog, in passing defense. Throw the ball.
Throw the ball.
In the stadium, the whole time, everybody around me knew that. We said, throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball. That goes to Arthur Smith. And I don't know if Arthur Smith is trying to still get comfortable with Tannehill, but dude, when we were trying to run in the middle, we wasn't getting no penetration in the middle. That'd be like once or twice on the outside. We were having our best runs on the outside. Yeah, man. But throw the ball, man. I mean, challenge the DBs. When it came to, that was a play that Corey Davis, Tannehill threw over to Corey Davis. I don't know if that was kind of miscommunication, but I feel like Corey Davis could have caught it, or if Tannehill kind of threw it over him a little bit.
I saw that.
A.J. Brown, man, oh my God, this receiver is, to see it in person and to see it sit where I sit at, and I have a view of, say, if you're looking straight ahead, and I'm looking at, hey, it's one-on-one coverage on the outside. If I'm Tannehill, I'm looking at that. And he was on Hargraves. Time you turn around, chop, 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 boom. It was one play, man. He chopped Hargraves up so bad, he was gone. He was like this. And I was like, throw the ball. And they run the ball.
Yeah.
But when we did throw the ball, we scored touchdowns.
We did.
We scored touchdowns. So even though we didn't throw the ball as much, but we threw it to the point where we needed to and when we needed to, and we scored touchdowns. What about
That's
you?
right, man. So the Tampa Bay Bucs, came into this game the number 1 rated run defense in the league and the number 32, which is last place in pass defense. That's really an unbelievable stat, right? Like, I've never heard of such, right? To be the best and the worst in the same field, right? But, looking at this game, you would think this was a game that Tannehill would have thrown 45 times. And he threw it 33 times. He was 21 for 33. Again, he had 3 touchdowns. Right. So what else can you ask for, right? And it was times where I felt the Tennessee Titans just didn't have the ball a whole lot maybe to do those throws. There were times where we were running where we should have thrown the ball because the Tampa Bay Bucs defensive, especially their safeties, they're not good ball players. They're not good enough to say, stop the pass. Right. But we did a good enough job. No interceptions. Those 2 interceptions were called back. At the end of the day in his stat line, no picks, right? 3 touchdowns. So, so they did a really good job.
How much is that being stubborn? How much is that? Hey, we're a running team. We're going to run.
Well, I think maybe a part of it, Derrick Henry did have some decent runs against this good run defense. Right. But, I still felt that we should have passed a little bit more, man.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. So, point 2 that I had was carry the momentum.
Yes, sir.
Okay? And we did that. This game actually mirrored the game from last week when we played the Chargers. Yeah. Come in with that momentum knowing, hey, we got the energy. We know we can beat these boys. Hey, we had it. Because actually, we got up 14-3.
Early in the first quarter.
Early, man.
Yep.
Early. And that was off of turnovers.
Yeah.
So that was from the good complementary football. So what happens is when you have that momentum, you keep that momentum. You keep your foot on their neck. And it kind of died down when it got to the second half when the Bucs started scoring points, when they started coming back. It was like, okay, we deflated. But what we did was we found a way to claw, scratch. This Brable said we kept our head over water. I mean, we found a way to win, and that's what good teams do. They find a way to win, and you keep that momentum when you need the momentum, and we kept it.
That's right.
I mean, we got the W. I mean, what about
I agree,
you?
man. I agree. I mean, it's our win streak, second win in a row.
Right.
We had sort of the same mindset this game that we did against the Chargers. And the Chargers have a better pass defense, but the Bucs have a better run defense. And so I think we played that off pretty well. Though it was very close, and maybe we're a bit lucky. Got the lucky charm going on these last 2 games, but we won the football game. Right. And Tannehill is 2-0 right now. 2-0. You know what I mean? So yeah.
2-0.
Yep.
My third point was create turnovers. Now if we get a grade, a scale from A to F, we got an A+.
Absolutely.
We created turnovers early, man.
Yeah, man.
Early. So James fumbled it twice and he threw 2 interceptions.
That's what he do.
What else can you call for? And he could have actually, man. Boy, James was throwing so many. Butler could have had 2 actually. He could have had 2, but no, that was Logan. I think it was Logan
Ryan.
Logan
wanted it right. The other one.
And they called it. They said, hey, he didn't catch the ball.
Right.
But man, I mean, he was out there throwing it. And when you create turnovers, like we said, when you win a turnover battle, you win the game.
That's right.
Percentage says you win a turnover battle, you win the game. And we won the turnover battle.
We did.
And we did. We went in there. We knew we had to eat, and we ate.
Exactly. And that's what we talked about in the preview show. Yeah. The DBs were sitting there like, man, I can't wait to play the Tampa Bay Bucs. Because I know Jameis Winston's going to throw it 40-plus times. The football will be in our area, right? So Malcolm Butler, he had Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, he ate.
Logan Ryan had Thanksgiving dinner, right? 8. So you don't think Kevin Byard was like, damn, I wish I got a pick,
man,
right? You don't think Adoree Jackson was injured? Like, man, I wish I could have played this game, man.
It's a game he probably would have got his second interception of his career.
Exactly. So good job in creating turnovers. We won the turnover battle, and as we always know, man, it's about a 90% chance. If you have the least amount of turnovers, you'll probably win the game.
You know who almost had an interception? I think it was either Jeffrey Simmons or Daquan Jones almost had an interception.
He sure did.
I was looking like this joker's about to catch the ball. I mean,
exactly.
You think that joker's like, oh no, about to catch the ball. So,
man.
No, I mean, you win the turnover battle, you that's what happens.
Yes, sir.
So, Hawk, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Players of the game. Who would you consider your player of the game, man?
So, for me, man, it's the guy that wears the number 26.
Man.
The former New England Patriot, Logan Ryan, okay? Logan Ryan is playing at a Pro Bowl level for those that don't know, okay? Logan Ryan had 6 tackles. He had 1 sack. He had 1 interception. He could have had 2, right? Logan Ryan is playing out of his mind. He has 3 sacks as a corner, right? That's more than most defensive ends, right? Logan Ryan played an unbelievable game.
Yep.
He did give up one touchdown to Mike Evans. That happened. Mike Evans was playing out of his freaking mind. Right. But Logan Ryan played an unbelievable game. He's playing at a Pro Bowl level. So, awesome job to Logan Ryan. Hey, bro, you keep doing your thing. You're going to the Pro Bowl. You'll be a first-team All-Pro in the AFC or in the NFL. Good job overall, man. So, what about for you?
Man, Harold Landry, man.
Get him, Harold.
Harold Landry is so under the radar, though.
Yeah, he is.
Don't nobody know about, just Harold Landry. Harold Landry had 5 tackles, 1 forced fumble, 1 sack. What else can you ask for?
Absolutely, bro.
You see what I'm saying? My man I think he has 5 sacks on the year, and it might be that might actually put him at 6
sacks. Right.
He's at 6 sacks, okay? That's almost, like you said, Pro Bowl level.
It is.
And he's doing what we drafted him to do. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I mean, sometimes our pass rush is so suspect, but they get pressure, but okay, Harold's coming around that corner. And you can see it. You're like, okay, here he come, boom. When he had his forced fumble, I mean, it was beautiful. I was like, there go Harold. I was Harold again. So, no, he Pro Bowl. It's his 2nd year. And the only thing he's going to do with time is get better. It's like wine. He's going to get better at time. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, dude.
So, Harold Landry is my player of the game, man.
Yep.
Keep it up, dude.
Keep it up, man.
If he keeps on track, man, he could have a 13-sack season,
sure
dog.
Good, man. He's on track for it.
He's
he
on
stay
track.
healthy. He's there.
13 sack. When is the last time we had a 13? Maybe...
Man.
Since a 13, 12 sack, Von Kurtz,
maybe Cal Vanden Bosch, maybe
Vanden Bosch.
Yeah, it's been a long time, man.
Rakpo, maybe. Rakpo had 8, 9, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have 9 sacks and make the Pro Bowl.
You sure can, man.
Yeah, you can have 10 or exceed you.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
And Logan Ryan has 3 as a corner, so I'll let you know.
So Harold Landry's his sophomore season.
Yep.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, man. So Jacques, this is the part of the show where, though we won the football game, there's always moments of
stupid.
What? So in this part is, what are you doing? So Jacques,
let's talk about Vrabel, man. Vrabel, this is game 8?
Yeah, man.
And it seems like each game he's making decisions that is like, dude, why are you making these decisions at the wrong time?
I don't understand.
The field goal.
Yes.
Yeah, let's talk about this fake freaking field goal, dog.
Exactly, dude.
The fake field goal. Okay, so you're up, right? Cody Parkey was in his rhythm.
Man.
He was making all his field goals, okay?
He was.
You kick that field goal, it's almost a 7-point game.
Absolutely.
They got to go down and score a touchdown, then get a 2-point conversion. And what was the likelihood of that? You see what I'm saying? But no, Vrabel, hey, y'all. If you see the fake, take it.
That's hilarious.
Like, what?
Yes.
And then you get him destroyed?
Brett Kern. I thought it, just like Taylor Lewan said, I thought he was dead.
I thought he was dead,
Devin
too.
White murdered him.
I mean, yeah.
Wow.
That was Sean Taylor-like, bro.
It was.
I was like, Jesus Christ, are
Yeah.
you okay, bro? Are you alive? But this is what I'm saying about Vrabel. So Vrabel, when he came in, he said, hey, I'm going to be an aggressive coach. I'm going to take every opportunity that I can to, if I see a play, I'm going to take it. If I see 4th and 1, I'm going to do it. Okay. I respect it. Now, when Jeff Fisher was here, we used to complain that he didn't take those chances. Right?
Yeah, that's just true.
So I'm like, okay, Vrabel, last year you were smart about it. And when it's fans, when it works and it's media, when it works, it works. We don't say nothing. We're like, okay, it worked. But when it don't work, you look stupid.
You really do.
And lately you've been looking stupid. Now this is your sophomore season.
Yep.
You're going to learn from it.
Yep.
But that almost cost us the game. What
it
about
almost
you?
did, man. So, in that same regard, man, arguably our best defensive player this year has been Brett Kern,
Yes.
okay? When you look at Brett Kern's numbers, even against the Tampa Bay Bucs, he averaged 49.6 yards per punt. That's unbelievable.
That's
crazy per punt.
Insane, man.
And he's made the Pro Bowl several years in a row. He's been the best punter in the league. And you want to take him and make a risk of him running an option run?
Right.
Are you serious? He's got on punter shoulder pads and punter cleats. Mm-hmm. And he's got little bitty kicker shoulder pads.
Right.
And you have him going one-on-one against Devin White.
I mean,
a 240-pound linebacker?
Yeah,
he not had no blockers or anything.
No.
Brett Kern got destroyed. When I saw it on TV, man, I almost fell out of my seat, dude.
Man.
So, Mike Vrabel, look, as I mentioned earlier this season, at times you coach like you still play for the Patriots. Like, it's like really emotional. We're going to go for it. Let's go. Bro, calm down Man, take a time out. Talk to your assistants, man. Like, look, bro. Look, we're 40-something yards away from the field goal. You know, Cody Parkey has been kicking the heck out of the ball. He was already 2 for 2. He had a 51-yard on one of the kicks. Kick the field goal, take the points, okay? He's going to mess around and do this. It's going to cost us a game. We've been very lucky in that regard. So yeah.
He fumbled that ball, too.
I think he did, too. Man. So we're gonna be quiet on that one.
If it bounces your way. And the problem is, like you said, you go to your assistants. If you are listening to your assistants, you need some more assistants, dog, because they not. I mean, it's like the devil and the angel. It's like you listening to the devil versus the angel. I mean, John Robinson needs to step in. Hey, look, man, if you want to make any silly call me. I'm up here. I'm right here. Call me.
Yes, sir, bro.
Call me. I'll be like, if I was John, I thought John was turning red, dog. I know he was turning red. So, Hawk, let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
What player surprised you?
That's a good question, bro. Number 81, Jonnu Smith. So in the absence of Delaney Walker, who's been hurt, dealing with the ankle injury that he had last year, he was out for this game. Jonnu Smith had a heck of a game, man. Jonnu Smith had a touchdown. He had 6 catches for 78 yards. Jonnu Smith is starting to get better, right? He struggled as a rookie, even in his second year, just trying to get over the hump. I think he had some struggles, maybe learning the plays or knowing when to block. He still has issues with blocking. Let's just be honest. Yeah. But Jonnu Smith is a tight end that runs a 4-5 out on the field. We got a 4-6 guy. He has a lot of speed. And what's very impressive about him, just like the receivers, they break tackles.
Yes.
And Jonnu Smith did that the whole game. Every time he made a catch, he broke a tackle. Now, ironically, on Sunday was National Tight Ends Day.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So he had a career day out there on National Tight Ends Day, man. Jonnu Smith, man, great job out there, man. Hey, we believe in you, brother. Mike Vrabel, he's one of Mike Vrabel's favorite players. He said Jonnu Smith works extremely hard in the offseason and even during the season. So he's the guy that surprised me the most, man. He had the best receiving game.
So he's not Janky Jonnu no more?
I know, man. I know, dude. He hasn't been over the past several weeks,
good,
man.
I'm proud of him.
Yeah. So what about for you, man?
Man, for me, it's going to surprise everybody. But Tajay Sharp, man.
Yes.
Tajay has been, this kid shows up in times when we really need him. 3rd and 15, 3rd. It was last week where he had an out route that he caught. It was like 3rd and 6, and I was man. Tajay, man. His routes are crisp. He catches the ball. It's rare when he drops the ball. And at first when we drafted him, I was like, why are we drafting this dude? Yeah. Tajay Sharp, but the kid works hard, man. And it's just this is his 2nd touchdown in 2 weeks. I said, Tajay, you looking good, man. Keep it up. And it's surprising me. He's really surprising me.
Yeah, man.
He's not the guy that's going to get you 200, 300 yards. Or, well, not 200, 300. But 100 yards in a game. Or even 70 yards. He had one game like that last year when he played the Colts.
Right.
But he's a guy that when you really need him on 3rd and 15, he's going to surprise you. And he will catch the ball.
He will catch the ball.
And it's the toe tapping that surprises me.
It's unbelievable, man.
It's unbelievable. I'm sitting there like, Tajay, I didn't know you can do that, man.
Yeah, man.
But the touchdown was beautiful, dude. The beautiful pass, beautiful catch. So I was like, wow. I said, bravo,
yeah, good job, Tajay.
Bravo.
And I know Tajay's had some issues with Jared Stillman, man, on the radio show. Yeah, man, and I understand some of the heat that he's been receiving. But man, guys, I'm telling you, Tajay Sharp is a very good receiver, man. For what you ask of him, he's a what is it, 7th round pick or something like that? 6th, 7th?
I think he was a 5th.
5th, okay. Very late in the draft several years ago. Yeah. And one time he was our number 1 receiver.
Yes.
But Tajay Sharp has done a great job when his number's been called. So, yeah, man. So Jacques, during the game, man, who do you feel was under the radar?
Rashaan Evans, man.
Tell him about it, Jacques. Man, boy.
Beast.
Beast.
Man, so, we go back to Alabama, right?
Yep.
Remember when that film I sent you, when we drafted Rashaan, and we was like, okay, let's look at some tape on this joker. When they were playing LSU, and Rashaan rushed the passer and popped that offensive lineman. He had a pop to him.
Yeah.
And me and I told you, and we talked, and you said, man, this joker is crazy.
Yes.
And I said, this joker is insane.
He is.
He was hurt like majority of last year.
Yep.
But the joker had 12 tackles, dog.
12 tackles, man.
12 tackles. It's insane, bro.
Dude. It's insane.
And you see him, he's a wild beastly of a guy that at the point of attack, he almost reminds you of Bobby Boucher. It really does to see Rashaan out there. He'll get hurt and then I'll be like 2 plays later, he's back in the game. I'm like, this dude is insanely crazy. He's making plays out there. Making tackles, popping people. And I'm like, Dude, you are a true linebacker that you don't see in this league.
That's right.
He's an old school linebacker, and I love it. I mean, what about you?
Yeah, man, 54, we see you, bro.
Bruh.
And, you know, your name might not be heard across the world, man, as far as your linebacker play.
We see you.
We see you. And you keep playing like that, they will know who you are. Yep. I mean, he's in the 60 range as far as number of tackles already. Mm-hmm. So he's on pace for having 120 some odd tackles. Rashaan Evans, 6'4". 6'3", 6'4", 240 out there, okay? And he's all over the field. You can tell that he wants to tackle people, right? We've seen plays that you won't see. We analyze football. We know we're former players. Right. So I've seen plays where Rashaan Evans just goes in there and destroys an offensive lineman. Yep. I'm like, did you see that? Mm-hmm. You might not see it, but I'm sure in the film room in practice they see it, right? Mm-hmm. Rashaan Evans, I said this before, could be our best defensive player at the end of the day, man. And I can imagine him next year, his third year. Like, man, look, I'm ready. I'm ready to take the spotlight. So he's definitely under the radar. Right. If you look at the Tampa Bay Bucs run game, Jameis Winston led them in rushing. Mm-hmm. 53 yards from Jameis Winston, who runs like a 5'1" and a 40. Peyton Barber didn't do anything. Nope. Who's the other? Ronald Jones didn't do nothing, right? They both combined for like 40 yards. Man. And a big reason is the 12 tackles by Rashaan Evans. So, awesome job, 54. Mm-hmm. R. Blade, we see you, bro.
Did you see the goofy play that the Bucs had in the red zone?
Did I?
Dude tripped, dude.
Yes, Brashard Berriman and Boulier, or whatever his name is.
So, the Bucs, they have a goofy team,
They do, man. They
like,
do.
I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, this is some goofy stuff, bro. I'm seeing.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous, man. Also, shout out to the fan that I met at the game, bro. And my bad, I did not get your name, man, or anything like your contact information. I can shout you out, but shout out to you. If you see us at the game or anything, man, don't hesitate. But,
that's right.
Hey, much love, bro. Mad respect. Hey, keep watching the show, dog. But
yes, sir.
I look, he was like, man, I was like, hey. So, man, hey, good look at that. Put your name in the comments, bro, so we can shout you out, man.
Yeah,
but
man. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. So again, awesome job by the Tennessee Titans, man. You know, with the big victory over the Tampa Bay Bucs, man. And that ends the show, folks.
It does.
Yes, sir.
We got Carolina coming up.
We sure do. Hey, let's be ready. Let's be ready, man.
And guys, remember, like, share, subscribe. Subscribe. Tell your grandmama, your grandma, anybody that's a Titans fan or a football fan, period. Share the video.
Absolutely.
Share the video. Let's get the followers up on Instagram also.
Let's do it, man. On Instagram, again, you can follow us at Tennessee Titans Weekly on Instagram, on Twitter at Titans Weekly 24/7. You can also email us as well at Tennessee Titans Weekly at gmail.com, folks. Great job, Tennessee.
Hey. Touchdown, Titans!
Tighten up to you and yours. Let's get it done, folks.
Hey,
another great show, guys.
Yes, sir.
We're loving it, man.
Hey, tighten up.
Tighten up, baby.
Boom.